My wife won a $5 million jackpot, then filed for divorce and kicked me out, thinking she'd keep it all. Furious and betrayed, I dug up our forgotten prenup and fought back legally. Now she's losing half her fortune. Hey everyone, my name's Jack. I'm 32 years old, and I've been sitting on this mess for a while now, trying to figure out if I'm losing my mind or if I've got a legit reason to be pissed. I figured I'd dump it all here on Reddit because, honestly, I need some outside perspective. This whole thing's been eating me alive, and I don't even know where to start, but here we go. So, me and my wife, Hannah, we've been married for 6 years. Met back in our mid-20s through some mutual friends at a barbecue. She was funny, loud, super outgoing, like the kind of person who'd walk into a room and own it in 10 seconds flat. I'm more the quiet type, chill, happy to just go with the flow. People always said we balanced each other out, you know? She'd drag me out of my shell, and I'd keep her grounded when she got too wild. It worked. For a while, at least. Hannah's parents, though, total control freaks. Her dad's this big-shot lawyer, and her mom's the type who's always got an opinion on everything. Your haircut, your job, your car, you name it. When we got engaged, they weren't exactly thrilled. I'm just a regular guy, work as a mechanic, make decent money, but I'm not rolling in it. They thought Hannah could do better, whatever that means. Before we tied the knot, they insisted on a prenup. Not her idea, hers. They basically cornered us one night at their house, sat us down, and her dad slid this stack of papers across the table like it was some mafia deal. Hannah was pissed, but she didn't fight it. She just rolled her eyes and told me, "Let's just sign it and get it over with." They're paranoid. I didn't care much either way. I wasn't marrying her for money, and I didn't have much to my name anyway. So I signed it. Prenup said if we split, we'd each keep what we brought in, plus a clause about significant windfalls staying with whoever earned them. I didn't think much of it at the time. Dumb move, maybe. Fast forward to last month. Hannah's always been into scratch-off tickets, those little lottery things you get at gas stations. She'd buy one every now and then, scratch it off in the car, laugh when she lost, and that was that. Except this time, she didn't lose. She won. Big. Like, $5 million big. I was at work when she called me, screaming so loud I had to pull the phone away from my ear. "Jack, oh my God, I won. I freaking won." I could hear her jumping around our apartment, and I just laughed, thinking, holy crap, this is insane. I was happy for her, for us. I figured we'd pay off the car, maybe take a trip somewhere nice, just live a little easier. I mean, 5 million's a game changer, right? Wrong. Things got weird fast. That same night, she was already on the phone with her mom, planning stuff. New house, new car, all this crap I wasn't even part of. I tried talking to her about it, like, hey, what's the plan here? We splitting this or what? She just brushed me off, saying, relax, Jack, it's my ticket, my win. We'll figure it out. Red flag number 1, but I let it slide. I didn't want to start a fight over something that had just happened. Then, 2 days later, she drops the bomb. I get home from work, greasy and beat from fixing a busted transmission all day, and she's sitting on the couch with this cold look on her face. No, hey, how was your day? Nothing. Just, Jack, we need to talk. I sit down, and she hits me with it. I'm filing for divorce. I'm like, what? Are you serious? She nods, all calm and collected, and says, yeah, I think it's time. I've been unhappy for a while, and this money, it's my chance to start over. I just stared at her, trying to process it. 6 years together, and she's acting like I'm some roommate she's done with. It gets worse. She tells me she wants me out of the apartment by the weekend. Our lease is in her name. She'd moved in first, and I just kind of joined her. So technically, she's got the right to kick me out. I'm sitting there, stunned, asking her, what about us? What about everything we've been through? And she just shrugs, like, actually shrugs, and says, I don't owe you anything, Jack. This is my life now. I couldn't even argue back. I was too floored. I grabbed a bag, threw some clothes in it, and crashed at my buddy Carter's place that night. Didn't sleep a wink. Carter's been my best friend since high school. He's a loudmouth, always got a hot take on everything, but he's loyal as hell. When I told him what happened, he lost it. She's screwing you over, man. 5 million, and she's just gonna ditch you? That's messed up. He's the one who reminded me about the prenup. I'd totally forgotten about it. Honestly, it had been so long, It wasn't even on my radar. Carter's like, dude, call a lawyer. Now. So I did. Here's where it gets juicy. I found the prenup in some old files I'd stashed at Carter's place years ago. Thank God I kept it. Took it to a lawyer the next day. This guy my cousin recommended. He reads it over, smirks, and goes, oh, she's in for a surprise. Turns out, that significant windfalls clause, it doesn't just protect her. It works both ways. Since we're still married, and the money came in during the marriage, I've got a claim to half. Lawyer says it's not even a gray area, straight up, black and white legal. Hannah forgot all about it. Or maybe she thought I wouldn't fight back. Either way, she's screwed. I haven't told her yet. She's been texting me nonstop, all businesslike, asking when I'm picking up the rest of my stuff. Acting like this is just a clean break. Meanwhile, I'm sitting on this prenup like a damn golden ticket, trying to figure out my next move. Part of me wants to just lawyer up, serve her the papers, and watch her face when she realizes she's not walking away with all $5 million. But another part of me is just hurt, you know? Like, how did we get here? 6 years, and she's ready to toss me out the second she hits the jackpot. That's the main mess, but there's more piling up. Sub-problems, I guess you'd call them. First off, her parents are all over this. Her mom called me last week, all fake sweet, saying, Jack, we just want what's best for Hannah. You understand, don't you? I hung up on her. Then there's my sister, Penelope. She's 28, super protective, and she's ready to go to war over this. She's been blowing up my phone, telling me I need to stand up for myself and not let Hannah walk all over me. She even offered to confront Hannah herself, which I shut down fast. Last thing I need is those two in a screaming match. Then there's Carter, who's got his own angle. He keeps pushing me to get revenge, like this is some movie. He's half joking, half serious about stuff like accidentally leaking the prenup thing to Hannah's coworkers or posting about it online just to mess with her. I'm not that guy, though. I don't want to stoop that low. But he's got me paranoid now, wondering if Hannah's already spending the money, thinking it's all hers. What if she blows through it before I can even file anything? And don't get me started on our friends. We've got this tight-knit group from back in the day, and now it's like everyone's picking sides. Most of them are Team Jack, telling me Hannah's being a total a-hole, that I deserve better. But a couple of them, the ones closer to her, have gone radio silent. I ran into one of them, this girl Sarah, at the grocery store yesterday, and she couldn't even look me in the eye. Awkward as hell. It's like this money's ripped our whole world apart, not just me and Hannah. I keep replaying the last few years in my head, trying to figure out where it went wrong. Was she really unhappy for a while, like she said? I mean, yeah, we fought sometimes, money stuff, mostly. I'd want to save up, she'd want to splurge. She'd get mad when I worked late, said I wasn't present enough. But I thought that was normal couple stuff, not divorce-level crap. Maybe I missed the signs. Or maybe she was just waiting for an out, and the lottery was it. The apartment's another sore spot. I've got nowhere permanent to go yet. Carter's letting me crash on his couch, but it's a one-bedroom, and I can tell I'm cramping his style. I've been looking at rentals, but it's depressing as hell. 6 years building a life with someone, and now I'm scrolling Zillow for a studio I can barely afford. Meanwhile, Hannah's probably shopping for a mansion with her money. Makes my blood boil just thinking about it. I've been talking to the lawyer more, and he's confident we can nail her with the prenup. Says it could be a quick settlement if she doesn't fight it, but knowing Hannah, she will. She's stubborn as hell, and with her dad in her corner, I bet they'll try to twist it somehow. Lawyer's already prepping me for a battle, telling me to document everything. Texts, calls, anything she says about the money. It's exhausting. I didn't sign up for this. I just wanted a normal life, not some courtroom drama. Emotionally, I'm a wreck. 1 minute I'm furious, wanting to rub the prenup in her face and take every penny I can. The next, I'm just sad, missing the old Hannah, the one who'd laugh at my dumb jokes and drag me to karaoke nights even though I suck at singing. We had this little routine, you know? Coffee together every Sunday, watching trashy reality shows, arguing over who'd do the dishes. Now it's all gone, and I don't even know who she is anymore. Penelope keeps telling me I need to process it, maybe see a therapist or something. She's probably right, but I can barely get through a day without spiraling. Work's been a distraction, burying myself in engines and oil changes, but even there, I'm off my game. My boss pulled me aside yesterday, asked if I was okay. I just mumbled something about personal stuff and got back to it. Don't need pity on top of everything else. The money's the kicker, though. $5 million. And it's not even about the cash for me. It's the principle. She thinks she can just erase me, like I didn't spend 6 years being her husband, her partner. I busted my ass fixing cars while she worked retail, dreaming about some big break. And now that it's here, I'm trash to her? Nah. If I get half, I'm not even sure what I'd do with it. Pay off my truck, maybe get a place of my own. Nothing flashy. I'm not her. I've been lurking on Reddit a bit, reading other people's stories, trying to figure out if I'm overreacting. Some of you guys have been through worse, and you're still standing, so maybe I'll be fine. But right now, it's hard to see the light at the end of this. I keep wondering if I should just let it go, let her have the money, and walk away. But then I think about her smug little shrug when she kicked me out, and I'm like, hell no. She doesn't get to win that easy. So, yeah, that's my mess. I've got the prenup, I've got a lawyer, and I've got a wife who's about to get a rude wake-up call. But I'm still torn. Am I the bad guy for fighting for half? Am I just being petty, dragging this out when she clearly wants me gone? I don't know. I just know I'm hurt, I'm pissed, and I'm not ready to roll over yet. What do you think? Am I the one screwing up here? Hey everyone. It's been a wild few months since I last posted here, and I figured I'd come back with an update because, man, things have escalated in ways I didn't see coming. Thanks for all the comments on my last post. Some of you really helped me get my head straight, and I've been moving forward with everything. Buckle up, because this is a lot. So, after I found that prenup and talked to my lawyer, I decided to go for it. I wasn't about to let Hannah just waltz off with $5 million like I didn't exist. We filed the paperwork, and I had her served at her parents' house. Apparently, she'd already moved in there, probably counting her stacks of cash in her head. My lawyer said the look on her face when she got the papers was priceless, though I wasn't there to see it. She called me that night, freaking out, yelling about how I was trying to ruin her life. I just said, "You forgot about the prenup, huh?" and hung up. Felt good, not gonna lie. The legal stuff kicked off fast. Her dad got involved, of course, big shot lawyer guy trying to intimidate me. He tried arguing the lottery win wasn't part of the marriage assets, but my lawyer shut that down quick. The prenup's wording was ironclad. Half of any significant windfall during the marriage is mine, period. Hannah's side dragged their feet, filing motions and crap to stall, but after a couple of court dates, the judge ruled in my favor. I'm getting $2.5 million, minus some legal fees. It's not final yet. There's still a chance she could appeal, but my lawyer's pretty confident she's out of moves. She's pissed, obviously. Keeps texting me stuff like, "You're so greedy," and "I can't believe you do this to me." Funny how she flipped that script real quick. Money aside, though, this whole thing's taken a toll. I'm still crashing at Carter's place, but I finally found an apartment. A little one-bedroom about 20 minutes from work. It's nothing fancy, just a couch, a TV, and a bed so far, but it's mine. Moving in felt bittersweet. I kept thinking about how Hannah and I used to talk about buying a house one day, maybe starting a family. Now I'm hauling boxes alone, wondering how she turned into someone I don't even recognize. Carter helped me move, cracking jokes the whole time to keep my spirits up. He's been a rock through this, still pushing me to stick it to her. But I'm trying to keep my head above water, not drown in revenge. Hannah's been spiraling, from what I hear. She quit her retail job the day after she won the money. Guess she figured she didn't need it anymore. Last I heard, she'd bought some ridiculous sports car and was posting about it online, acting like she's living the high life. But then the prenup ruling hit, and her tune changed. Carter showed me some screenshots from her social media. She's been vague posting stuff like, "Some people just want to tear you down when you're up," and "Karma's coming." I rolled my eyes so hard I almost pulled something. She's still got her parents' money and connections, so I doubt she's hurting too bad, but losing half that jackpot definitely stung her ego. Penelope's been my other lifeline. She's over at my new place all the time, bringing takeout and forcing me to talk about my feelings. Classic big sister move. She's thrilled about the prenup win, keeps saying, "I told you not to let her walk all over you." She's even started calling Hannah the ex, like it's her official title. I appreciate her fire, but sometimes it's a lot. She's convinced Hannah's gonna try something shady to get back at me, and honestly, I wouldn't put it past her. Which brings me to the new problem. This one's a doozy. About a week after the judge's ruling, I got a call from my bank. Someone tried to access my account, and not just peek. Full on tried to transfer a chunk of my savings out. Bank caught it in time, froze everything, and flagged it as fraud. I didn't think much of it at first, just some random scammer, right? But then the bank guy asked if I knew anyone who might have my old login info, because the attempt came from an IP address in Hannah's hometown. Yeah, her parents live there, and she's been staying with them. I can't prove it was her, not yet, but my gut's screaming she's behind it. I changed all my passwords, added extra security, but now I'm paranoid as hell. Was she seriously trying to drain me before the settlement even hits? Lawyer says we can look into it, maybe file a separate claim if there's evidence, but I'm just tired, man. I don't want more court dates. I want this to be over. That's not even the wildest part of her behavior lately. Carter heard through the grapevine, some mutual friend who's still in her orbit, that Hannah's been telling people I tricked her into signing the prenup. Like what? She's rewriting history, saying I pressured her back then, which is total BS. Her parents forced it on both of us, and she knows it. I think she's just trying to save face, play the victim so people don't see her as the jerk who ditched her husband the second she got rich. It's working on some folks, too. Penelope ran into an old friend of ours at the mall who gave her this whole poor Hannah spiel. Penelope shut it down fast, but it's messing with me. Am I going to be the bad guy in everyone's eyes forever? The money's not in my hands yet, still tied up in legal crap, but I'm already feeling the weight of it. $2.5 million sounds like a dream, but I don't even know what to do with it. Part of me wants to just sock it away, live off my mechanic gig like nothing's changed. Another part's tempted to blow a little. Maybe take Carter and Penelope on a trip, thank them for having my back. But every time I think about spending it, I get this pang, like it's tainted. It's not my money, it's the wreckage of my marriage. Kinda hard to enjoy it when it comes with that baggage. Work's been a mixed bag. I'm back in my groove, fixing cars and keeping busy, but the guys at the shop know what's up. Small town, word spreads. Most of them are cool, slapping me on the back, saying stuff like, "You showed her, man." But a couple keep asking nosy questions. You buying a yacht or what? And it's awkward. I don't want to be the lottery guy. I just want to clock in, clock out, and not think about Hannah for 5 minutes. Emotionally, I'm still a mess, but it's shifting. The anger's fading into this dull ache. I don't hate her anymore. I just feel sorry for her. She's got all that money, her fancy car, her parents' mansion, and she's still out here trying to screw me over. Sounds miserable, honestly. Penelope keeps telling me I'm better off, and I'm starting to believe her. I've been sleeping better in my new place, too. No more crashing on Carter's lumpy couch. Last weekend, I even cooked myself a real meal, steak and potatoes, nothing fancy, but it felt normal. First time in months, I didn't feel like the ground was crumbling under me. The bank thing's got me on edge, though. I keep checking my accounts, waiting for the other shoe to drop. If it was Hannah, and I'm 90% sure it was, what's her next move? She's already lost half the jackpot. Is she desperate enough to keep coming after me? Lawyer says we can get a restraining order if it escalates, but I don't even want to think about that. I just want her out of my life for good. Carter's still pushing the revenge angle, joking about how I should buy a billboard with "Thanks for the prenup" plastered on it. I laughed, but I'm not that petty. Or maybe I am, I don't know. Penelope's take is more practical. She's all about me using the money to build something new, whatever that means. Maybe she's right. Maybe this is my chance to start over, not just survive. So, that's where I'm at. $2.5 million coming my way, a new place, and a fresh problem with Hannah maybe hacking my bank. I'm still figuring out who I am without her. 6 years is a long time, and untangling that's harder than I thought. I keep coming back to Reddit, reading your takes, because it helps me feel less alone in this chaos. Am I out of line for wanting to dig into the bank thing? Should I just let it go and move on? Hit me with your thoughts. I'm all ears.
Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the story. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss our daily updates.